Welcome back to another video. Today we got a software update in our Model Y. So we do have software update 2026.2.9.9, and it comes with FSD supervised 14.3.2. Unfortunately, it is in our older Model Y, so I would have preferred it to be in the newer Model Y, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get that one soon. And I will go out for a drive later today, probably get that video posted tomorrow, hopefully. But for today, I just wanted to quickly go over the release notes that there are in this new update, especially for the FSD changes, and also talk about what I'm excited to test and try out, and hopefully see if we can see those differences in that drive tomorrow. All right, so like I said, it is FSD 14.3.2. That is the main thing that we have updated here. As far as I know, we don't have any other things. So some of the things that are on here that should help ongoing is upgraded reinforcement learning. Of course, you can just pause and check out any of these things that you want to dive into further detail, but I'm just going to briefly go over the ones that I'm interested in checking out. So this, the low visibility, strengthening low visibility scenarios. So that should be good. And expanding the traffic sign understanding. That also is mentioned again later, I believe. Yes, so later it's also talking about improved traffic light handling at complex intersections and the yellow light stopping. So I have found that in version 14.2.2.5, there have been certain times when it will, I would say, decide too late that it's going to stop for a yellow light, and it ends up being a lot more harsh braking than it could be. It could be a lot smoother. It seems to have, sometimes it just kind of hesitates on whether it's going to stop or not. It really should be quicker to do that. But hopefully what also happens with 14.3.2 is this new 20% faster reaction time. So hopefully that is going to be also a way that it's going to make decisions like that quicker and not be so harsh at the braking, because it will immediately decide whether it should or should not based on the distance to the yellow light and all the situations there. It's supposed to have a new location pin, so we'll see if we get that, and if the decisiveness for the parking spot selection and maneuvering is better. I have heard that it is better, so we'll see. Unnecessary lane biasing and minor tailgating behaviors, so getting rid of those should help. Hopefully it will be better at being in the correct lane as well. So I don't know if it calls that out specifically, but yeah, so it doesn't really call it out specifically. I think this lane biasing is really talking about whether it's on the right or the left side of the lane. I'm not sure, but if it is for going on one lane versus the other in anticipation of a turn, I have seen a lot of situations where in 14.2.2.5, the car will be in the wrong lane until the last moment and not plan ahead, and that's a problem. But that's really more of a navigation issue, and I'm hoping that that actually is better in this version, but we'll have to see. I think that lane biasing is really just talking about, like I said, whether it's on the left or the right, side of the one lane itself, and this improved handling of small animals. So hopefully it will be better at, I'm looking for better behavior around squirrels specifically. There's some squirrels that we often see running across the road, and I'm hoping it does do a better job at avoiding running over squirrels, although they seem to be adamant that they want to get run over for some reason. They'll often go in the middle of the road and then just stop, so it makes it pretty irritating. But hopefully it'll handle that better. Maybe it'll handle some other, potholes and stuff better as well. I have seen it avoid some potholes and stuff, but sometimes it just tries to avoid skid marks on the road. So we'll see about that. And that's also still supposed to be an upcoming improvement, is avoiding potholes. So I'm not so sure that they're really focusing on that in this particular release. And then the improved handling for objects that are not necessarily on the ground, but are in the path of the vehicle. So something that might be up higher, say it's like 3 feet off the ground or something, or 5 feet off the ground, something that would be an obstruction, but is not in a normal spot that you would expect it to be, I guess, like a pole hanging off of something, or like an overhang from something, or somebody's got a trailer and some object sticking out, whatever it may be. This is supposed to handle that better. So I would like to check some of its ability to avoid smaller and smaller like chains or things, objects that are across like a parking space or something like that. And with the fact that they did unify the actually Smart Summon, FSD, and Robotaxi all into one model, hopefully in some of those parking lot situations we can be more able to test it out with the Smart Summon and see if it is able to detect some of those objects in those certain setups. So we'll do that. And then they do have a new screen for where you can select an intervention reason. My understanding, though, is that it does show up on the screen kind of over your navigation and everything. And so it might be a little bit annoying because it apparently just stays up there. And they did take this release back and they brought it with the improvement to add navigation as one of the selection options. However, I still think that that's, there's going to be other things. Like, it'd be great if you had some more specific options and that you could do it maybe after the fact. Like, it would be nice to, like, once you get the car in park or something, that's when you're like, okay, this is what happened on that disengagement that I had, rather than, doing it while you're driving. Obviously, once you disengage, that's the time when you're going to be taking over and doing whatever you're doing for that disengagement. So you don't want to be trying to choose something on the screen at that point. And you also probably need the navigation still up. So that's a little questionable about how they're doing that. Obviously, it's just something new they're trying out. We'll see if that sticks around, but we'll try that out as well. So anyway, just a few things that I wanted to check out in this new release and updates that we have in this FSD version. So stay tuned for the video, hopefully coming out tomorrow with some testing. So initial impressions. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.